Alfred Morris puts his head down. He throws ahead. He's got the first down.
Got it. Yeah! That's the drive. That's the drive, Bobby G. That's how you drive one out. That's how you drive the play out. That's how you drive the victory out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Currently, there are no other teams in the NFL that have a daily show besides the Washington Redskins. The show called Redskins Nation, hosted by Larry Michael, has seen tremendous success since it aired 5 years ago. He says the reason why the show continues to be a favorite among the fans is because of their love for the team. But after sitting down and talking with him and watching his involvement with the Burgundy and Gold, it was easy to understand why no other NFL team could compete with the voice of the Redskins. Yourself.
I do have the best job ever, no doubt about that. But it is a very, very difficult job. It's very time-consuming because not only do I do the play-by-play, I also do television shows for the team, and one of them is a daily show.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's time for Redskins Nation, presented by Crop Metcalf.
To be prepared for a daily show, to be able to have that content ready, to have it written, pretty much have to get here early in the morning, get here about 7 a.m. every day. And again, during the course of the season, each week, you're probably looking at an 80-hour week. It's not like a normal job. You have to love this. You have to live it to be able to do it well.
For the majority of the morning at Redskins Park, you can find him in his office preparing for one of his many duties of the week.
This is a board you put your team on. See Ravens offense. On this side is the Ravens defense. You fill everything out. Here's the one from the Redskins, which has been filled out week after week, updated week after week. You can move in here. You see there's Robert Griffin III, his stats going into the last week. Alfred Morris, Josh Morgan, Pierre Garçon, Logan Paulson, Redskins offensive line, how many sacks they've allowed. And just like anything else, as you write this stuff down, you memorize and you start formulating your ideas. So I just wrote Ed Reed down, number 20 for the Ravens. Of course, he's a Hall of Famer one day. 11-year guy. He's got tremendous ball skills for a free safety. He's a guy the Redskins are going to have to stay away from on Sunday.
His job is different than other journalists, where here he is not considered an outside reporter. Rather, he is a friend and co-worker of the coaching staff and players, who he now knows inside and out. During one of his shows with a live audience, he explains to them the personality of quarterback Robert Griffin III.
He's just not a normal jock. He's super smart. He hasn't changed at all since he got here. Big head. And he is so mature beyond his years, just thinking he's a 22-year-old kid. And he came in here, and he immediately took over the locker room. Everybody knows it's his team. Even London Fletcher, who's been here, who's pushing 40, he respects him. He's just a unique guy.
If you come to work here every day, you do have close relationships with everybody. And so that gives you an opportunity to get more behind-the-scenes information, to develop a little bit more on the personalities of the players because you get to know them. And, a lot of people say you can't get too close to the people that you cover. It's a different situation when you work for the team. These people are my co-workers. I'm not necessarily covering them.
Anytime you let them do this to you, it only helps your persona. Yeah, it does, because it shows people how passionate you are.
And so everyday life situation that could happen, somebody's got a good day, a bad day, something's happening in someone's personal life, you get to know them. You get to be friends with them.
To me, Larry Michael's very professional.
I really appreciate, the company doing what you do for the Charitable Foundation. I mean, that's the reason you guys are here, and we appreciate that support.
And when he took over for Frank Herzog, he came in, and you could tell from the get-go that he was prepared. He did his homework. He never came just winging it, and you like that. You appreciate his professionalism.
Can we put the phones away, please? It's very distracting seeing people with phones. Anybody got a phone? Please put them away. It just distracts the hell out of me. I don't have my phone.
If intense is a way to describe a work ethic, it would be that. I mean, he wants perfection out of everything he does. He doesn't like making a mistake. Even fumbling the beginning of a segment, he will start over because he wants to get it right.
I shouldn't say. That's a bad way of putting that.
You have to be prepared every day. If you're going to do a daily show, you have to be thinking about what you're going to be saying all the way up until the time you step in the studio.
We don't work off a script here, so sometimes
He does not settle for anything less than his best work. And although many credit his performances behind the camera and on the radio, he has not strayed away from criticism.
I had one negative email ripping me because the viewer said, all you do is state a fact and then give your opinion. Well, that's what I do. I think the Redskins are treating Robert perfectly. People think that I'm making Kool-Aid here for the people who need to get pumped up about the Redskins. And in some ways, I do want to be positive because I believe Redskin fans want to hear positive news. And I think Robert has learned how to get out of bounds. At the end, he didn't want to get out of bounds. He took a lick to the back because he wanted to stay in bounds to run out the clock, which is what he was supposed to do.
So do the coaching staff and players ask you to cover certain topics, and does this ever get kind of awkward when you want to cover your own things, or do they ask you to cover certain things, or is it kind of just your show?
I think if you earn the confidence of people by building credibility, people respect what I do here.
Right.
They know that I'm here every day. They see my work ethic. The coaches do, the general manager does, the players do. So I think they pretty much know that what you're going to do is a professional way of doing things. And if you stick to that, if you stick to your fundamentals, you're never going to have any problems.
At 3:30.
Yes, I noticed the timing. Yeah, I noticed that. No shocker there.
All right.
So far behind. It's all Sam's fault.
Do you want?
Seriously, he's sitting here, it's in the way.
Stop ruining my B-roll.
But you got Lennon Fletcher in your show now.
I do.
See, how lucky are you?